Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, good morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and today is going to be a good day. Let's welcome Pastor Riva Timms, Senior Pastor of the Majestic Life Church in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Pastor Riva.
Well, good morning to you, Ricky, and good morning to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. We're going to go to God in prayer this morning. You know, there are times in life where you just go through the motions of life. You don't know what's going to happen next, and you just are numb. Anybody ever been there before? And sometimes you wake up in the morning and say, hey, what's going to go wrong next, right? Because it's just one thing after another. So let's pray this morning. Father, today we just come to you, and we say thank you for being a good God. And we lift up every heart that feels overwhelmed this morning. And for those that are listening right now, those that feel as though they're in a battle, we pray that you will undergird them and strengthen them. For you are the God who sees, who knows, and who cares. And even when everything seems to be going wrong, you are still working behind the scenes, making sure everything goes right. So today, Lord, we ask for hope, the real, deep, unshakable hope, hope that rises above fear, hope that speaks louder than disappointment, hope that says God is not done yet. And along with hope, we boldly ask for supernatural favor. Let this be the day that things start shifting, that you will open doors that no man can close. Bring the right people into our lives at the right time. Let unexpected blessings show up, blessings that clearly have your fingerprints on them. We ask for favor in our workplace, favor in our relationships, favor over our children, and favor in the details of everyday life. For every heart that's tired this morning and they're tired of waiting, we ask that you would show them that you have not forgotten them. Let them know that every delay is in their favor and it's part of your divine design. Now, Father, we ask that you would breathe new strength into every weary soul. Let them walk in confidence, knowing that your hand is on their life, that favor is chasing them down, and that hope is rising up. We thank you in advance for the turnaround, for the breakthrough, and for the peace that passeth all understanding. And we pray this in the name of Jesus. And everyone say, amen.
Hey, we appreciate you, Pastor Riva. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pastor Riva Timms, Senior Pastor of the Majestic Life Church in Orlando, Florida. It's time for the praise break on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Thursday, October 23rd. Here's what's going on in the news. A man accused of threatening House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is due in court today. 34-year-old Chris Monahan, who had already served time for his role in the January 6th riot, allegedly texted a friend saying he was headed to New York to, quote, take out Jeffries, calling him a terrorist. Critics say the case shows what happens when violent offenders are treated like political martyrs. Legal experts warn that Trump's January 6 pardons are fueling a culture of impunity, normalizing political violence, and emboldening extremists. Polls show most Americans, including nearly half of Republicans, oppose pardoning anyone who used force or threats that day. Meanwhile, the countdown continues 23 days into the government shutdown and still no deal in sight. The Senate once again shut down a measure that would have ended the shutdown. Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley spoke on the Senate floor for more than 22 hours straight, but Democrats say they won't back the House's funding bill unless it includes an extension for health insurance subsidies that millions rely on. At the White House, President Trump met with NATO's Secretary General just a day after canceling plans for a second summit with Putin. Trump called the idea of another meeting with Russia's leader a waste of time. Trump urged Putin to end the war in Ukraine and rolled out new sanctions on Russia's two biggest oil companies. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Nia Long and Lorenz Tate are reunited for a new romantic drama on Netflix. Now, according to Deadline, Netflix officially greenlit the project on Wednesday. The untitled film will reportedly be directed by Eugene Ash, the filmmaker behind Sylvie's Love. Now, it also is being reported that the project is inspired by Maxwell's debut album, Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, which tells the story of a romance from its passionate beginning to its heartbreaking end, all inspired by Maxwell's real-life experiences. So that's going to be great. We always love to see Nia Long and Lorenz Tate do their thing ever since back in the day. Yeah.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, y'all.
Love Jones also they played together.
Come on
right?
now. Yep, sure did. All right, y'all, moving on. Our boy 50 Cent has exclusively launched his Branson 505 edition cognac by Sire Spirits and Lalique. And it's going to cost you a pretty penny. How about $25,000 to be exact?
Come on, yes. I got that.
$25,000 for a bottle of liquor. Now, 50 tells TMZ Hip Hop that this new venture is about craftsmanship, culture, and giving back. He said, we created something special that'll outlive all of us. Real art that tells a story, and every bottle helps someone else write theirs. He hosted an event and tasting last week at the Lalique Townhouse in Manhattan to celebrate the launch. Each of the 505 limited edition bottles was made with hand-etched Lalique glass. I don't even know what that is.
$25,000 for a bottle. I better be able to drive it.
Come on now. The Grand de Champagne Cognac is also aged up to 100 years for maximum quality. Now, how's it aged up to 100? They've been aging it before we was born, I guess, huh?
Thank you.
That's crazy. Also, each Branson 505 edition cognac purchase comes with a $5,000 donation to 50's G-Unit Foundation. So if you're going to get some money up out of somebody and they drinkers, sell them a $25,000 bottle of liquor and get your cut for your foundation at the same damn time. 50 Cent is a genius when it comes to all of this stuff, and I absolutely love seeing it for us. So let's continue to get it. All right, y'all, last but not least, SZA is voicing her frustration with the world, with the state of the world, from politics and the environment to social issues. In a recent Instagram caption, she expressed a deep concern over a wide range of global crises, from oil drilling in Alaska's wildlife preserve and child marriage laws to mass layoffs affecting black women and environmental collapse. She is going deep. She highlighted topics including toxic waste dumping, the coral reefs decline, and humanitarian crisis in Sudan and the Congo, writing that people seem more focused on distractions than the real issues. My goodness, she is really, really into this. I didn't really know that much about her, but this is amazing. She said people are starving and dying in Sudan plus Congo, but nobody cares because they're black, but everyone wants a new iPhone. She also warned against AI misuse, mass pollution, and online propaganda, saying that the constant cycle of negativity is mentally exhausting. Her post sparked wide attention across social media, and many fans are praising her for her articulating the anxiety and disillusionment that many people have amid today's chaos. So congratulations to SZA for speaking up and saying how she feels. I always loved her too. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
There it is. It's about that time for news you absolutely positively cannot use. Good morning, Special K.
Good morning, Rock Teasy for Sheezy. I got the news you absolutely, positively cannot use, which is normally just a collection of my thoughts that I think when I ain't got nothing else to do. Like when I'm on the road and I'm in the hotel and I'm looking for those short romance stories that you find on websites that might rhyme with Corn Club.
Sir.
And nothing really comes up, so I just find other random things to fill my brain with. And so today, did you know that today is National Nut Day, right?
Wait a minute. Does this have something to do with the stuff you watch when you can't find it? If it is, we should.
I wasn't going to make that connection, but since you decided to, I'm just going to leave it right there.
I didn't.
Now, so I bet you didn't even know that there was a thing called National Nut Day, where people recognize nuts and appreciation of things like pecans and walnuts and almonds and peanuts and cashews and all of that, which I'm a fan of. I like nuts. I do. I enjoy it. No, because they're a good snack. It's a good, healthy snack.
You know what?
Can't say it like that, dog.
Nuts are a very healthy snack.
But you can't say it like that.
All I said was I enjoy nuts. They're a good, healthy snack. It's really not. Hey, look, I can't control if your brain is in some other space, but I'm coming from a space of goodness. Now, I'm saying all that to say that there are a lot of days that we don't even know exist, national days that are recognized. Starting with, let's start with this, National Nothing Day. That's January 16th. And that was created in 1973. It's a day of rest with no celebration and no obligation,
I need
just
a lot
nothing.
of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you know that January 3rd is National Fruitcake Toss Day?
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, that's where you get rid of. Well, yeah, that could be dangerous for people like Gary and Miss Byron and people like that because people don't understand that what you're doing is you're tossing out the fruitcakes that you got over the holidays.
Right.
Nobody really eats fruitcakes.
Hardly anybody.
Now, how about National Step in the Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day?
No, that's too
fun.
That's January the 11th.
Oh, God, that's dumb.
Yeah. How about National Bubble Bath Day? That's January 8th.
Okay.
I can get with it.
Yeah.
Me too.
How about National Shower with a Friend Day?
Okay.
That could be fun.
Yeah. How about National Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day? That's the first Saturday of February.
I like that. I like that.
Okay. How about National Something on a Stick Day? That's March 28th. And that's dedicated to eating any food that's been placed on a stick, like corn dogs and bomb pops and creamsicles and things of that nature.
Okay.
Now, in April, they have the last day of April, the last Friday of April, is National Talk in an Elevator Day. That's where you get on the elevator and you just start conversation with strangers. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because
these are real days.
People don't talk in the elevator no more.
National Two Different Color Shoes Day. That's May the 3rd. And on that day, they encourage diversity by encouraging people to take a risk and wear two different colored shoes. Okay?
Oh, that's what diversity is now?
Interesting.
Now, let me see if there's...
And what's today again? Today is what again?
Today is National Nut Day, where you show appreciation for nuts of all kinds. Almonds, walnuts, pecans, or pecans, depending on what part of the country you live in.
What about D's?
Really?
Oh, my God.
We're going to leave it there.
Yeah. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary got the tea and the color of the day. We got our special guest in the building on the boat with us, Cheryl Underwood. We all on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Boys, y'all, having a good time. Now, Gary, what's going on with Marvin Wine?
So, Cheryl, okay, y'all. Now, there's a story. Ricky, this is your friend. I'm just saying what the story says.
What's the story
It's being reported, y'all, that Pastor Marvin Sapp, y'all, he went viral again, this time for scolding a church member for over a $1,200 donation.
It was Sapp?
But it was Winans one day.
Well, that's why I saw Winans. I saw a Winans tape. And I know the Winans. Millions is my wedding song. That's my wedding song. Millions didn't make it. I should have been a Winer. But how do you, okay, she said she had 1,000 and then she had $243. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, that ain't what I asked you for. It's 1,000 match 1,000.
I got the whole clip.
You got the whole clip?
You gotta put it in context to be fair.
Which clip you got, Winans or
well, I'm not against him. If he is the pastor of his church, he can say that. I wouldn't be walking up. Well, first of all, I wouldn't be walking up. As soon as I walk down the aisle, they go, what is that, a harlot who need to be saved?
Listen.
Giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfected Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Now he's being attacked, and we just want to know your thoughts.
Well, okay, so did she come with 243? Because I'm trying to, because I'm like the church attorney.
Right.
See, I'm the person that'll get up on behalf of the person.
Right.
And go, hold on, pastor. I'm not disputing your word. First, I wouldn't do it in the sanctuary. I would go to the pastor's office after the service. Because you can't be disputing the pastor because he is the leader.
Talk to your brother in private.
That's right. That's how I feel about it. First of all, I shouldn't be talking. I should go to another brother, one of the deacons, or something, go talk to the pastor. But technically, he said come $250. She came $243. She's $7 off. He should have let her dig in the purse, get some change, or put it all together.
And come back.
But don't make me feel bad. Right. But whatever money I bring, be ye grateful.
Absolutely. Be what?
Be ye. Be ye grateful.
That's the song.
You better be grateful. Whatever I bring you, if I bring you something that fold or something that jangle, you better be grateful for whatever, because that's all I had. I gave what I had.
Who in the Bible gave their last? It was somebody, was it Mary? She said, I have no gift to bring.
I don't know. That must be the
woman with
version.
The issue of blood.
Yeah, the woman with the issue of blood.
Yeah.
How could you tell a person to give a certain amount of money?
I don't think you should. I think you should tell somebody to give what you have. But I get to sow a seed.
So you got to watch these whole videos, the entire videos, before we, make judgment or whatever. Because a lot of these pastors really out here doing a lot of
good work.
Yeah, good
they
work.
just need financing to do it.
Now he did go in on the Greeks, but
who did?
He said we all the Greeks. It was demonic, and we all going to hell. And he said the Zetas was going to hell first.
Well, listen.
He didn't say that.
Listen.
I'm being petty.
Let me say this right now. Well, first of all, I'm going to be honest with you. I've heard that. Do you remember when I was on, not O Drama?
Uh-huh.
It was me, Chocolate. It's me, Hope Flood, Chocolate, and Juanita Bynum.
Right.
And they tried to talk to me about being a Zeta. And I was like, I do not worship the God of Zeta. I worship God as a Zeta. Right. I do not make this my God. I did not put this before God. Right. And we have prayers, Judeo-Christian prayers, the things that we're based on. But you cannot correct me when I haven't done what you say I'm doing. You don't worship the God of Omega.
Right. And they don't know anything about it.
That's right.
In order to, if you ain't went through a ritual,
that's right,
or read the writ,
right,
whatever, as we called it, or whatever, you can't pass any judgment.
And everything in society could be ritualistic for you to want to say something to me. To me, now this is where everybody got mad at me.
I said, you pledge AKA?
What?
I was trying.
For real? Oh, you was a Micah?
Yeah, I was trying.
You was a Miyaka? You was a Miyaka?
Yeah.
I don't know how they feel. Really, I'm not co-signing that AKAs. Don't come to me and say, Cheryl just sat there and let them say that.
And it wasn't AKA, y'all. Then Ricky know who the hell the queen said it was, honey. Gay fi gay.
Oh, okay, good. Clean that up, because I don't want the AKAs walking up on me.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T. And special guest Cheryl Underwood, broadcasting live on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage. Get that man 866-9 R-I-C-K-E-Y. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hey, my name's Tiffany. I'm calling from Atlanta. I was calling to wake up my sister Tamika and her husband, get ready for our trip. They go to Miami. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Bebe from Polk County calling to wake up Bebe kids. Wake up, wake up. Pam, Daryl, and Junior Wookie, wake up, wake up.
This is Ernest Moore calling from Richland, Georgia. Everybody in Richland, Georgia, wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Anthony Womack, and I'm from America. And I want to say that I love your radio station, and I love you, Rick. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Love you.
What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Hey. When you at Miami, wake up. Seattle, wake up. And Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, I appreciate that, Brat.
You're welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Alfreda's, what's up?
Okay, Ricky. Halloween season is here. So the average person started prepping for Halloween and thinking about costumes about 5 weeks ago, and we'll spend, as a nation, $11.6 billion on Halloween this year. So that's about $104 a person. The costumes for kids, the top ones anyway this year, are Spider-Man, Ghost, Princess, K-pop demon hunters, and witches. The top costumes for adults are witch, vampire, cat, and Batman. A website called Affordable Earns ranks the most haunted states in America. The top 5 are all in the Northeast. We got Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and Delaware. And Ricky, our favorite chocolate Halloween candy is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Then it's Snickers. Then it's Kit Kats, M&Ms, and a tie between Butterfingers and Milky Ways.
I don't care about Butterfingers and Milky Ways, but they was right about the Snickers, the Kit Kats, and the M&Ms, especially the Snicker miniatures.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay, and them little bitty ass bag of M&Ms had about 4 of them in there.
Right.
Just enough to make you mad.
Do y'all do the most for Halloween? Like, I feel like it's not our culture to do the most, but I'm married to the others, so I have to do the most.
The ultimate most in my house.
Oh,
it is a big damn deal. Wow. I'm decorating the girls' room probably next week. Just a decoration. As a matter of fact, I have been going trick or treating since my big kids was small. We get out there. Now what I do, Brat, this is a good idea. I rent a party bus. I have one of my friends, Kayla, to decorate the party bus with Halloween stuff, and everybody get on the bus, and we go to different neighborhoods and get out of the bus. And we play Thriller music in the bus. We have a candy. We go to different neighborhoods and go trick-or-treating. Yeah, man, you can get a little small party bus, a little van for nothing, and then just decorate it on the inside. Candy and popcorn.
I want to go trick-or-treating with y'all.
Oh, yeah, you would have the time of your life if you went trick-or-treating. Serious. It ain't no game over here. It ain't no game.
Come on, dog. You know, there's always
you sound so hard about trick-or-treating.
Yeah. There's always that one house where it got the best candy in the block.
That's us.
That's us. That's our house. Like
Us
everybody,
too. I
man,
love it.
Crystal go hard with all that dog, and we got so much candy it would last a whole year, man.
But y'all know what they say? They say most of us who already bought our Halloween candy, we will eat it before Halloween.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't buy it till like 3 days before, but then it's hard to find the good candy.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the problem.
Yep, it's all gone by then.
But why nobody said about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? I like those.
No, that's number one. That's the
okay.
number one chocolate Halloween candy. But do y'all like the chocolate or do you like the candy?
The what? Now you know what? Whatever happened to the nasty ass taffy, that original peanut butter? Yeah. That peanut butter taffy candy that come in the black paper and the orange paper, the original.
Oh, you don't like those?
Like
That's
licorice.
the original.
Yeah, it's nasty, but it's the real Halloween candy, though.
The black and the orange wrapper.
Yep. Yep.
No, I like Sour Patch Kids. I don't even want chocolate. I want like candy.
Y'all like the candy corn, the old school candy
That's
corn?
my favorite.
Yeah. Love it.
And what
That's
about the
my
elephant
favorite.
peanuts, the marshmallow elephant peanuts?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
The orange peanuts?
Yeah. Yeah, the orange peanuts.
Marshmallow elephant. I don't even know what that
That's
is.
like grandma candy. Like she keeps that forever.
That's like the butterscotch in
I
the
throw
bottom
them
of
at
a
people.
purse.
Yeah, they wrong. That butterscotch can go to hell. I can't stand it. Black Tony, what's up?
So what's up is I'm really upset because I really want to be at work this morning. I really want to be at work this morning.
We really wanted you to be at work.
Man, not as upset as I'm here. I really want to be at work this morning.
Okay, well, why you ain't make it happen, bro?
Man. You and Rock T could probably you and Rock T probably the only one gonna understand this right here. Afrita's not gonna even understand it because she a girl, she's not a man.
Okay.
And Shawty, I went to hold on, let me calm down because I'm so upset right now. The reason I can't come to work because I can't come to work looking like I'm looking right now because I went to a new barbershop yesterday. And, boy, let me tell you something, boy. You could not go to the barbershop. You know you can't go to no barbershop where them folks don't know you and don't know how you like your store cut. Because, man, them barbers be doing anything right now. I'm so upset right now. I'm so upset right now.
All because of the barbershop?
Yo.
They mess your cut up.
Hey, Rob, man, I want to know. I said, look. And first of all, you know you don't never go to that barber who ain't got nobody, Shawty. He ain't got nobody waiting. He just sitting there, ain't got nobody waiting. I said, "Shawty, can you hook me up?" He said, "I got you." He said, "I got you." And he was young too. He a new. Oh boy, I can't come there looking like this.
There was a lot of people in the bar.
Yeah, but he ain't had nobody. Shawty, I went over there, I went in there and I was sleepy, Shawty, because I get up early. And I said, "Look, Shawty, just take it all off." I said, "Just take it all off because I'm trying to get a new look. I'm trying to surprise, them with a new look." I said, "Shawty, just take it all off." And I dozed off.
What happened?
I dozed off in the chair. Man, he cut off, man. He cut everything off, Shawty.
You said take it all off?
Yeah.
Shawty, he cut my eyebrows off, Shawty. And my eyelashes. Oh. And my mustache. And my goat, man. He cut it, man.
So you look like a baby.
Man, I stood up and walked. Man, I stood up with some little kids and they started screaming.
What you mean, Blanco?
They said I look like a...
What?
I look like a salamander.
A what?
A salamander.
What is that, Alfredo?
It's like a lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, something like the Geico?
Man, my head was shining, my face was shining, man. And then the dude laughing, talking about, yo,
yeah, I can see, yeah, without all that, you would look like a Komodo dragon.
You ain't got no eyebrows? You look like you always saying, huh?
I ain't got nothing. Showed my whole head just naked. Showed my face naked.
Boy, I bet your face feel cool, don't it?
My grandma was talking about, but you look like... I can't even say the word on the radio.
What you said? Oh, no.
It rhymed with Venus.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got Gary with the T and the color of the day, and we got special guest Cheryl Underwood. And what was that? You tweeted something about Christian comics.
I did tell comics, stop saying you're a Christian comic when your career is whack and you broke. Because that means God ain't heard you. And prayer, you said.
Oh, Lord.
But is that wrong?
Who you told that to?
I said to comics that out there, I'm a Christian comic. We all are. If we ask Jesus to be our Lord and Savior, change our life, been baptized for the remission of sin, we all are Christian comics if that's the case.
She know that, doctor. She said for the remission of our sin.
Absolutely.
The last time I was in church, Cheryl.
Yeah, I know the Lord.
I grew up in the church. Straight Arkansas.
Listen. I know the Lord and I love the Lord. And He heard my cry. But I'm going to tell you this, though. If you hollering that you a Christian comic, but your career is not flourishing, that means God is not blessing you, in my opinion.
Well, He might not be blessing, He just might not be through with Him yet.
He may not have heard you, because my career is flourishing, and I talk to God every day. The Lord have heard my cry.
Anyway, moving on, y'all. Now, former Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy Bird, now she responded, y'all, to Soulja Boy's unhinged social media rant. Y'all heard about that?
What did he say?
Baby Soulja Boy told he cursed her out. She said, quote, "I heard Soulja Boy was cussing me out on his live and said that he wanted to pull up." So Candy tweeted, "Honey, well, I love you, honey, so won't you just go ahead and pull up?" But the whole situation was she had a guy named Charlie Rocket on her show, and Charlie Rocket said he worked with Soulja Boy and said, honey, he hadn't eaten for 3 days. Candy fed him, and Soulja Boy got mad. And he called her a bald-headed
Well, what? I think people be saying stuff for clicks. Why would you say that?
Why would you like us Candy? What Candy?
What he said? He said he claimed that they said that Soulja Boy told him that he could eat whatever he wanted, and then immediately he stood up and the guy Soulja Boy spat in his plate. He spat in his plate. They said,
was that the real Soulja Boy? Or was that somebody perpetrating a fraudulent personality?
No, that wasn't that. They said somebody tagged this. This is what Soulja Boy said. Somebody tagged this bitch Candy. 2, why you got this fat ass redacted on your platform talking? He said, I'm going to sue the fuck out of you and his wife, and I'm about to sue the fuck out of Candy.
Can he sue Candy?
But this is what he also said. He said, you're internet talking. I spat on your food.
What was they eating though? No. This is what I need to know. What was the plate? Was it chitlins?
It had to be Waffle House.
Was it Waffle House? You can't spit in my Waffle House.
But it's always spices surrounding the Waffle House.
Yes, it is.
man.
Where do we go when we get through performing?
Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Why would you say that about Candy Burst? The way she putting people to work and helping people, and even her baby's on the Next Gen New York City or something like that.
Yeah, Riley,
yes,
she's on that.
Yes. So why would you even say that? And why would you say that about a woman? See, that's when all of us need to get in the car and roll up on Soulja Boy and go, "Who you talking about?"
And I'm scared of him because I don't know. It's because Soulja Boy is he still in the YN category or he's an unk?
No, he's still in the YN.
Yeah, that's the question.
Are you sure?
He's in
what is
between
the age
YN
cutoff?
and
Somebody call in right now.
Is he unk?
Yeah.
Is he
He's
still
a
YN?
He's unk now.
But
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he
Soulja
looks like
Boy.
a YN, but he's up there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. These young boys look old as a bug because I done rolled up on some of these YNs.
Right.
I'm like,
so you got YNs, you got unk, and you got the OG.
So how old? What's the age cutoff?
Yeah, I think 30. You become. I think 35, 34. You start becoming unk.
Well, what is the age cutoff when
and
them
then when you
stop
start getting
fagging?
50, you're OG.
Oh, really?
Because some people call me unk, some people call me OG.
I don't call me your auntie because I ain't
don't
your
call me
auntie.
none of that neither, honey. No,
I ain't
We
your
don't know what
auntie.
we're gonna call you, Gary.
I know.
Unk T.
Auntie, I like that. What's up, Auntie? I like that. Oh, that's a T-shirt right there. Auntie.
I ain't wearing it.
I like
That is a good T-shirt.
That's a good dog. Auntie.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T.
Woo!
And Cheryl, you know we always happy to have you, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Munch, the one and only Cheryl Underwood.
Did you say my real name, Mrs. Rickey Smiley?
Yeah.
Just for the boat.
Miss Cheryl Underwood Smiley, y'all. More
That's
Rickey Smiley
right.
Munch, the show. Coming up.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we love our kids and we'll do anything for them, but man, they can make us look crazy. Look like we don't know what we are doing as parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know, this is a wild one, Ricky. Parents, while you thinking about vacation, watch your kids. Over at Newark Liberty Airport, a 2-year-old child managed to sneak away and ride a check bag conveyor belt in Terminal A. Yep, the child actually got on the belt. Oh, while the mom was talking to a ticketing agent. 2 officers sprang into action immediately and went to the sides of the chute. One of the officers was able to grab the child off the belt and pulled him to safety before reaching the X-ray machine. Wow. Oh, my goodness. The good news is that the child was unharmed. But can you imagine the horror and the humiliation?
Oh, my gosh. And you know what? This kind of got us thinking. Kids have this special talent for finding the most inconvenient, public, and slightly illegal ways to embarrass us. Now, whether it's crawling into luggage, announcing personal secrets in line at the bank, or asking strangers why they have 2 chins. Kids just do not care about your dignity.
Okay.
Yeah, DS told a lady, asked the lady in Tampa Airport why your teeth so yellow.
Oh, no.
I had to pop her.
The
Try
honesty.
not to laugh. Why your teeth yellow?
Yeah, dog, been there, boy.
I had to pop them. I know Harmony and Lyric probably did a whole lot of stuff like that.
Oh, my goodness. Harmony.
Don't get in no 2-year-old face if you ain't brushed your teeth now, because they gonna keep it real.
That's exactly what happened. We in the doggone line at the stove checking out, and Harmony, when she was about 4 years old at the time, and the old lady, white lady, was like, oh, she just so pretty. Look at her. Your breath stink.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Yeah, them twins told the lady, and they got too close. Them twins, both of them put their hand over their mouth at the same time and said, yucky. Yucky.
Oh, my goodness. Can't have no breath around no kids.
Oh, man. No, yeah. Now, I'm telling y'all brush your teeth. Y'all stop by that toothbrush, but I know them kids cute, but you make sure you put some gum or a Mentos or something in your mouth before you get on a 2-year-old face, because they don't play no games. 2-year-olds about as honest as a white towel.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ever had a white towel make you get your ass back in the shower? Yeah, buddy.
That's true.
Yeah, Grayson got me at church. Gonna ask that. Mitch, that's a true story. Mitch is gonna sit next to Grayson. I ain't talking about where your mama at. I have snatches. That's what I talked about that in Foolish. Y'all need to hit Brat in any embarrassing moments with. He ain't got into that embarrassing moment stage yet.
No, not yet. Just when he have a little fit sometime, but it'd be at home. So
yeah. What about you, Alfreda?
Oh my gosh! You know, my kid goes to my kids all going to Christian schools. They just like to tell their teachers about how mommy cusses. Is she so going to heaven? Like I picked Blake up, and his teacher was like, "Oh, Blake heard some interesting words in traffic. I hear." Judgy much? Like, yeah, mommy's bad at editing. So
that's funny. Yeah. All right, so this morning we want to know what is the special kid. What about your kids?
My kids are very well behaved in public when they were little, but my son did call me out one time in Macy's when he said, "Dad, you farted."
Oh, yeah.
And he made a big deal about it.
Yeah, you almost walked out of there with them shoes you was trying on.
Can't say no, I didn't. Because they're like, yes, you did.
Well, we was at the checkout. We was at the little counter, and the girl like she's like, "Daddy, you farted." Man. He was about 7. I'm like, come on, man, really?
them kids gonna keep it real. Y'all get us this morning, 866-9 Ricky, 866-9 Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Good morning, Tanisha from Birmingham. My son decided we were at Alabama Adventure to go down one of the water slides, butt booty naked.
My name is Ty, and I'm calling from Cleveland, Alabama. And the funniest thing my son did was when he was just playing Pee Wee football, and he had to use the bathroom. They wouldn't let him come off the field, so in the middle of a play, he peed on the field during the game.
Wanda, calling from Raleigh, North Carolina. A little nephew was out with me at the restaurant. Midget came in. She points at the midget and says, "Mom, look at that little boy with that big head."
Asked me why the lady had a mustache. She thought only Dad had mustaches, and the lady was behind me.
My name is Kay, and I'm calling from Alabama. And the craziest way that my child embarrassed me is we were at church, and I took my little girl to the bathroom. And there's a lady at our church that's on the heavier side, and it was just us in the bathroom, and she was in the stall, and we walk in, and she does stink. But my little girl was like, "Mama, why it smell like fish in here? It smells like Publix." And I'm like,
Yeah. I need to put that file. My friend Latoya Jolly just texted me and said, "Oh my God, I remember when we were sitting on the bench waiting on y'all to get off the roller coaster at Busch Gardens in DS, and that's my oldest daughter, was sitting in Paula's lap and asked that lady, why your teeth so yellow?" And it's damn near about white. We walked away fast. We walked away quick. That lady was trying to be nice. I'm telling you, man, this stuff, these kids real. They're going to keep it 100. All right, y'all, I need y'all to get on the phone, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in, we've been talking about that wild story out of Newark Airport where a toddler hitched a ride on the checked baggage conveyor belt and had to be rescued by the police, and it led us to today's question. What is the most embarrassing thing your kid has done in public? So get out of I got a niece named my niece Veronica. Veronica, you remember that Waka Flocka plane first came out?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
When he said got my millions up, she had to be about 3. I don't know where she got it from. I remember we were driving down US Highway 1 in Fort Lauderdale, and I had all the kids in the back seat. The rest of them had to be about in the 8th grade. Veronica sitting up there with a little barrettes and hair bows. You know how your mama had, somebody had did a little hair was perfect, face all greased, that looked so innocent, cute. He had the big cheeks and stuff. And that damn Waka Flocka came on because we were listening to 99 Jams. And that thing said, "Jim," she said, "got my millions up." Blanking with them white folks, but I don't give a blank because I'm richer than them white folks. Yes, I said, ooh. I turned around. We was right there off of Dania Beach Boulevard. I turned around and said, "Hey, you need to watch your mouth." But I turned the mirror facing the ceiling because I didn't want her to see me over there fighting not to land. I had tears rolling down like. She said, I said, she ain't even 3. Got my millions up.
Yes, sir.
Blanking with them white folks, but I don't give a blank. I'm richer than them white folks. And Still, hey, Rock, still to this day, she about 19 or 20 now. Still to this day, I call her Waka Flocka.
Come on, man. Yes.
Give me a hug, Waka Flocka.
Oh, and they be singing them dirty songs, man. Come on, dog. I've been there and done that.
Yes, messy ass over there talking about some, ooh. All right, let's go to the phones. Get out of 8669, Ricky, 8669, CKEY. Good morning.
This is Shamira calling from Baltimore, Maryland. My daughter embarrassed me publicly at a Pizza Hut one year. The lady bent down and asked us, how are we doing? And she said, oh, my God, and grabbed her stomach and her nose all at the same time. And we were like, oh, what? What happened? And she said, your breath stinks. And the lady was like, oh, my God, really? Does it stink? And she was smelling her breath. And we were like, no, it's okay. And my daughter was like, no, it really stinks.
Yeah, when me and my family went to the restaurant and kids 5 and under eat free. Well, we told told the waitress that our child was 4, and we were like, no, he's sick, and that was embarrassing.
I'm calling from Coral Springs, Florida. My 5-year-old decides to sit at a table with about 10 of my white coworkers and friends, and when they offered him something that was probably a lactose item, he jumps up and says he has a black folks intolerance. They literally asked him to repeat it, and he repeated it. I wanted to go under the table.
I know you did, but I think all of us went to go in the corral and tried to lie. My grandparents used to do it all the time. My little cousin Nicholas said, no, I'm not. I'm 6. But my grandma had a look on her face I ain't never seen, Brat.
Come on, dog.
My grandma had a proud black woman look on her face when she looked at him. Man, when I tell y'all what I laughed, oh my God, I had tears in my eyes. No, I'm not. I'm 6. All right, y'all, today we're talking about feel-good music today, and our special guest has won many titles from musician to pastor to 9-time Stellar Award-winning gospel singer and now R&B singer. He's also the 2025 BMI Songwriter of the Year. Y'all give it up for the one and only Charles Jenkins.
Yes,
Hey, good morning, man. Happy to have you, and your fans know that you were a pastor. And I think it still is, but then you became a gospel singer, and now you're getting into R&B music. How did we get here?
You know, first of all, you asked me about the pastor thing. I think for over 20 years, I served as the senior pastor of fellowship in Chicago. Tons of service, tons of sweat on them Chicago streets.
Yes, sir.
Help Walmart get there, help Uber get there, help Walgreens expand, tons of jobs and all of that. And I got in the gospel. I was just trying to make music that people could sing on Sunday morning. I felt like there was a gap, and blessed to see music go all around the world. And I feel like it's an opportunity, what I would call a gap, to put some feel-good, clean music in the culture. And I'm making some music I want to hear. I feel like it's some people that want to hear the kind of music that I want to hear, and I'm excited to put some feel good in the culture.
So Charles, so how's the gospel community reacting to you just crossing over genres, first of all, and have you received any backlash from transitioning from religious music to secular music? And before you answer, so is that a Chicago thing? Because I know Brat was gospel, and then she went to
Brat didn't ever put out a gospel record.
I mean, but you went to apostolic church.
Most black people grew up in a black church.
Oh, and then y'all started.
Most people grew up in church. Yeah.
Oh, and then y'all did that. Oh. Well,
you trying to be messy.
No,
I didn't make a gospel record, but I'm a writer and I can if I want to.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
So Charles, how is that? I mean, from gospel to secular.
Well, I think that first of all, the feedback has been incredible. Mm-hmm. It's been love. The music is love, right? If you study R&B music, at the core of it, it was upbeat and danceable, right?
Feel good.
Yeah, feel good. I ain't saying nothing that ain't in the Bible.
Right.
There's a whole book called Song of Solomon. If you read Psalms, it's songs about life, circumstances, situations, and God. And so for me, it's not a departure, it's an expansion, right? I mean, God is everything to me. As Brat just said, if you look at the R&B industry, the best of the best all came from the church. The
Come on,
R&B
right.
industry, I mean, you can go Whitney, you can go Aretha, you can go Uncle Charlie, you can go Sam Cooke, you can go to Staple Singers, and you go all across the genre. And it's been love. I mean, it's been lots of love. I know there are going to be some people that don't understand, but I think the good news is I'm still in the good news business. And if you listen to the lyrics, if you feel the music, you will feel nothing but goodness.
I'm glad you did this because the altos and the sopranos ain't been the same since they got rid of the French roll hairstyle. Ain't been the same.
You know what? You're so stupid. So we know your name is Charles Jenkins, but you're also going by Dr. Chuck now.
Yeah.
So talk about how you are recreating and rebranding yourself as an artist.
You know, I think reinvention is always connected to purpose.
Okay.
When you're doing something new, you got to be something new. And at the same time, hold on to the best of who you've been. Dr. Chuck is my childhood nickname. I've got an honorary doctorate from Beulah Heights University here in Atlanta for my life's work. And it's merging the best of who I've been, the best of who I am, and the best of who I'm going to be. And I think people are still going to get the My God is Awesome, and they're going to get the This Means War. They're going to get that. But they also going to get Date Night, my brand new single that's talking about taking my wife out on a date. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
yes, real life.
yeah, real life.
Yeah.
And in the Bible, if you read the Bible, real life is in the Bible. But as I kind of been reading around, Aretha went through this, right? You know, people were like, you know, well, where you going? What you doing? Pop Staples, he pulled out a guitar, an electric guitar, and they started singing stuff like I'll Take You There and Let's Do It Again. And people raised questions. And the same with Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke was the Kirk Franklin of his day. And then when he started adding in some R&B, which is rhythm and blues. And I think contrary to well, most people, I mean, love R&B music. I was raised on it in the backseat of my mama's blue Chevette.
Come on now.
Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire, Patti LaBelle, Stephanie Mills, you know, on and on and on. Now. And so I'm locking in on my childhood and bringing some of that to the culture in this season. I'm led to do it. I'm excited to do it. And I want everybody to go check out the new single, Date Night. And the video is going crazy on YouTube.
Hey, Charles, let everybody know how they can follow you and keep up with all of your projects.
Charles Jenkins on Instagram, Charles Jenkins Music on Facebook, and go to YouTube right now. Date Night is live on YouTube.
Here it is, new music from Charles Jenkins, Date Night, right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Thursday, October 23rd. Here's what's going on in the news. The last New York City mayoral debate got really tense last night, and President Trump was the main topic. Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani, Independent Andrew Cuomo, and Republican Curtis Sliwa all went after each other. Mamdani and Sliwa criticized Cuomo for his time as governor and for sexual misconduct allegations. Mamdani also stood by his big ideas like free bus rides and a $30 minimum wage. Cuomo warned that if Mamdani wins, Trump would take over the city. Mamdani shot back, saying Trump actually wants Cuomo to win because it benefits Trump, not New Yorkers. In other Trump news, it looks like the East Wing of the White House is getting the wrecking ball treatment, all to make room for President Trump's new $200 million ballroom. The 90,000 square foot project is apparently much bigger and bolder than Trump first promised. Preservation groups say it's tearing apart more than a century of White House history. And they're not just upset about the size. They say demolition started before the required public reviews. Historians say other presidents renovated, but none ever expanded it on this scale or had it privately financed like Trump. In other news, just in time for Halloween, it is officially spider season in Florida. Experts say you'll probably start spotting a lot more 8-legged neighbors over the next few weeks. Fall is when spiders get extra active thanks to mating season. The ones you really got to watch out for are black widows and brown recluses. So if you spot a web glistening on the porch light, it might not just be Halloween decorations. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Nia Long and Lorenz Tate are reunited for a new romantic drama on Netflix. Now, according to Deadline, Netflix officially greenlit the project on Wednesday. The untitled film will reportedly be directed by Eugene Ash, the filmmaker behind Sylvie's Love. Now, it also is being reported that the project is inspired by Maxwell's debut album, Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, which tells the story of a romance from its passionate beginning to its heartbreaking end, all inspired by Maxwell's real-life experiences. So that's going to be great. We always love to see Nia Long and Lorenz Tate do their thing ever since back in the day. Yeah. Come on. Yes. All right, y'all.
Love Jones also, they play together.
Come on now. Yep, sure did. All right, y'all, moving on. Our boy 50 Cent has exclusively launched his Branson 505 edition cognac by Sire Spirits and Lalique. And it's going to cost you a pretty penny. How about $25,000 to be exact?
Come on, I got that.
$25,000 for a bottle of liquor. Now, 50 tells TMZ Hip Hop that this new venture is about craftsmanship, culture, and giving back. He said, we created something special that'll outlive all of us. Real art that tells a story, and every bottle helps someone else write theirs. He hosted an event and tasting last week at the Lalique Townhouse in Manhattan to celebrate the launch. Each of the 505 limited edition bottles was made with hand-etched Lalique glass. I don't even know what that is.
$25,000 for a bottle. I better be able to drive it.
Come on now. The Grand de Champagne Cognac is also aged up to 100 years for maximum quality. Now, how's it aged up to 100? They've been aging it before we was born, I guess, huh?
Thank you.
That's crazy. Also, each Branson 505 edition cognac purchase comes with a $5,000 donation to 50's G-Unit Foundation. So if you're going to get some money up out of somebody and they drinkers, sell them a $25,000 bottle of liquor and get your cut for your foundation at the same damn time. 50 Cent is a genius when it comes to all of this stuff, and I absolutely love seeing it for us. So let's continue to get it. All right, y'all, last but not least, SZA is voicing her frustration with the world, with the state of the world, from politics and the environment to social issues. In a recent Instagram caption, she expressed a deep concern over a wide range of global crises, from oil drilling in Alaska's wildlife preserve and child marriage laws to mass layoffs affecting black women and environmental collapse. She is going deep. She highlighted topics including toxic waste dumping, the coral reefs decline, and humanitarian crisis in Sudan and the Congo, writing that people seem more focused on distractions than the real issues. My goodness, she is really, really into this. I didn't really know that much about her, but this is amazing. She said people are starving and dying in Sudan plus Congo, but nobody cares because they're black, but everyone wants a new iPhone. She also warned against AI misuse, mass pollution, and online propaganda, saying that the constant cycle of negativity is mentally exhausting. Her post sparked wide attention across social media, and many fans are praising her for her articulating the anxiety and disillusionment that many people have amid today's chaos. So congratulations to SZA for speaking up and saying how she feels. I always loved her too. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat.